Hello and welcome back to Cody 60 Plays Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, and specifically Future Connected. Last time we made it to Alchemoth, learned that Teelan was in there trying to get research materials from his mentor, as well as learning what the Fog Beast and the Fog King are. The beasts are susceptible to weapons, while the king is not. And there was something about the one Hyantia we met at the Cape saying, why are we hunting gods even though this is supposed to be a world without gods? First, our objective is behind us, but I want to see if there's a landmark back here. I mean, I could just go forward. But there is a quest right there. And for all I know, this quest could... No Armu done. Oh, we have to help. This is gonna be fun. I keep doing that super early. Because I kept walking. I'll waste my health pool. Melia, what were you doing? Okay. She'll be stuck there for a bit. But seriously, what did Melia... Melia just kind of stopped. But this... Actually, this change in scenery reminds me of the, archipelago. Leferian archipelago in Xenoblade 2 right here. However, I think that was still green and not actually changing which colors there are here. But, it still fits. Unfortunately, it's still just a little bit too over the current limits. Sloth goggles. Green Ferrises. I think I'll wear Satoral. Yeah, because greedy goggles were the higher level, were the lower level ones, I think, and were there's Chromars that have, oh, it's right there. Yeah, everything here is roughly a little higher than me. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the higher level things to be able to use it with. Hello, what's your name? Levine? I think we saw him back in the area. Oh. He's sitting right there, but this isn't a safe area. There's still skeeters all around here. Collectopedia. We got 2 more of these. I always at least try to see if there's something there because, I don't know if this gives me anything good for completing a row. And for all I know, it does. And that could give some really good equipment. Well, normally it's ether gems, but, you know, when you finish it, it could be equipment as well. Teelan's laboratory.
How many times have I told you, you do not go there alone?
But I really needed that material.
Doesn't matter. Why did you disobey me? If something happened to you, we would lose everything.
Tyrea?
Oh, hello, Tyrea.
Huh? Wait a second. You know Melia, big sis?
Tyrea's your big sis.
Tyrea looks like someone walked in on her and at a wrong time, and technically it is true.
Right. That explains how you came to the capital just in time to save Teelan's skin.
Sorry.
Sorry for the trouble. Truly. Although I am glad you were there.
Yeah, you really helped me out, Shulk, Miss Melia. And you too, Kino, Nene.
Ah.
Yeah, I didn't expect to see you here, helping Teelan with his research.
Yes, well,
Tyrea, she's changed.
Teelan, I'm going outside for a bit to get some air.
Got it. I didn't know you all knew Big Sis Tyrea. How'd you meet each other?
Well, that's because Tyrea and I share an older brother.
Huh? Does that mean you and her are sisters then?
Sisters? No. It's rather more complicated. But sisters...
It's rather more complicated, but I would say...
Well, still, that means you know her from way back. What was she like? I've only known her here, in this place, so I gotta wonder how she was before.
She was...
that is not something for a kid to know.
She was strong. Both in body and in her conviction for doing what she thought was right.
Wow! Pretty much the same as how she is now then. When it comes to our research, she's even more committed than I am.
So she has not forgotten her mother.
Where did you and Tyrea meet?
It was when she saved me from the Fog King.
On a trip to Alchemoth, like today.
What? No. At the time, everyone was still living there.
Before the Fog King showed up.
Yeah, and then, after we all escaped, I was kind of on my own, so Tyrea brought me here for safety.
One moment. Teelan, was your father not still around?
My father was killed by the Fog King.
Is that
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Teelan just like Kino. Brave little pun.
I think I'll get some air too.
Go on. I've still got things to ask Teelan, so I'll stay with him.
Good, thank you.
Shulk still has to talk with Teelan, probably to help him out.
Granny, Kino go too. Kino, please read room.
I have a suspicion, but yep.
Tyrea,
Of all the people to meet out here,
how did you...
pure chance. After everything, I wandered aimlessly looking for somewhere to die. Then, at some point, I landed here.
So then, you were here all along?
That's right. And so, when the capital fell here, I I thought Mother had finally granted me my boon.
But it was full of Telethia, and survivors cast adrift. Not to mention this Fog King.
Hmm.
Yes, he'd be the one to end it, or so I thought. Until fate had me save Teelan, and death ceased to be an option.
Your mother, she did not grant you a dying place. She gave you our future by crossing your path with Teelan's.
My helping with Teelan's research is a simple matter of give and take.
If you really believed that, you would not have treated him half so warmly.
Hmm.
I can tell that when you look at Teelan, you see family. Even if it was once transactional, his research concerns the future of our race. That fact remains.
The future of the High Entia, huh? And what about you?
Me?
You must have heard. Our brethren in this land are suffering.
Yes.
You are the Imperial successor. The Crown Princess, war or no war. No. Empress now. What will you do about the future of our race?
I have not planned that far ahead. However, I know enough to realize what I must do right now.
I hope to see it. This future you will build.
Very.
And when I do, I hope I'll be able to accept what I now am.
I wonder what that asterisk meant.
Empress Melia, so you are ready to lead us after all. It shall be my privilege to clear the stones from your path.
That's still very shady.
Miss Pearly, you here?
Did you learn anything from Teelan?
A little. He said that for all the details, we ought to talk to Radzum in Grandel.
In Grandel.
Be no problem. Teelan say he sent word to guard the Grandel ramparts to let friends through.
Before we visit this Radzum, I have something I wish to discuss with you all.
What is matter now?
The High Entia who live here now have lost all hope for the future. I have a duty. As the Imperial successor, I must safeguard their future. This will sound selfish, I know, but will you stand with me?
Of course I will, Malia.
And also Nene.
I feel like that's a no, a no duh sort of question.
Right. Off to Grandel we go.
Radzum sounds like a Machina name rather than a Hyentian name. Skybridge is the closest area. Literally back the way we came. Okay. Oh, we had a good free ping since the last slight leveling, and I need to do a little extra. Of course, Centaurs were the type in Valak Mountain, so those levels are probably short, but not really what. Oh, I'm trying to look for the skeeters and it's raining. Let's pick up this quest, see what he's asking for. And Pawn Spectre as well. at that ID tag you've got there. Hand it over. Oh. Somnivore Lexos could be found at Sultaner Seal. Remove the beast. After us. Toward Cinnabar Plateau. Things for the Napon. So, equals decent quest. Up here. Sorry, that spot was not there earlier. This has to be the path. Just barely clipped the wall. Always like that. And Akula, Luca. Okay, I didn't realize that entire flock was gonna spawn right there. Only issue is that the Orluga's pointing this way. Should be able to grab it though. Let's see how good peripheral vision is. Then he'll ask me to kill all these things, and I'm definitely not at the level for that unique monster, that's for sure.
I see.
There you go. That's something as he fought it. Be a protector like my brother. Oh god. I don't mean that in a bad way, it's just... Oh. I'm like, why did it fade up? Oh, it's updating the map. Okay. Head... Yeah, hair ties don't go to her. Unfortunately. It's here for ups. That actually looks really good, though. I was actually slightly hoping for XP out of that, but getting the armor is not too horrible. Spiel. One more quest. Is Cromar. But don't spawn at this current time of day. Cromars, but don't spawn here. Okay. unfortunately, we're not going to still be able to do that because we're still a little too low level for that. And more so specifically,
Let's focus our efforts.
Understood. Nene, hear you. Nene's dying to get
Protect my friends.
Nana is not really the level for that. Red and Ridge were, I think, Fallen Arm? Though it's not just Bionis enemies. Yeah. I really get use of backslash. Still not the level you'd want. That's a... Pulls way. Jungle Quad. It's looking the opposite direction. Guess you thought I was actually looking at you. Probably. Grom Nebulas. Palm Top. Elephant. How did I just stick an elephant into my pocket? Hang on. Hang on. Days resist free? Oh. 2 more. 2 days resist free. I don't have anything but sticks. Armor gems on. Sub-Zero Steel. Definitely already have that in the collect piece. Oh, it's back there. I'm like, hang on, where did that go? It's on a lower plane, that's why. Strength down 2. And strength. Really got unlucky with that. Oh, there's a Hom. And it looks like Colony 9 Hom.
Greetings. We have heard from Teelan that a man called Radzim lives within these walls.
Ah, friends of Teelan's, are you? We've been expecting you. Go on, in you get.
And you
You're
get.
letting us straight through.
You don't look particularly concerning, is all. These walls are imposing, but they aren't here for controlling foot traffic. They're to keep savage monsters from having themselves a rampage.
It's mainly for monsters.
Sensible. Well, we'll be going then.
Thankings. Sorry for time taking.
Time taking. So, this is probably one of those areas that just automatically updates as you get close to it. Yeah, I could still see monsters being here. It's almost like Colony 6 in that regard. Grandel Ramparts. Okay. Yep, just like Colony. Okay, definitely Colony 9 enemies right there. I'm like, as soon as I saw the names, Colony 9, done. And I'm like, oh, there's enemies in the wall. Oh, it's just bunnets, okay. I feel like having bunnets in the wall is... There's a caterpillar here. Guess that's not deemed an issue. I could see Armu and bunnets being here, definitely. As enemies within the wall. just due to, basic circumstances. Nebulas. 2. Grendel. Another pawn. Spectre. Of the red variety, I can get the quest in. Chief 1-1. New lands. What pawn specters are doing with strange people. Oh, with other business. To meeting spot. Recommended level 74. So that's the chief, and you need all 11 for that quest. And must be level 74 to complete it. Okay.
Nene, look! What splendid armor! Oh, true! Scales so shiny and sparkly!
It looks the same as any Armu, if you ask me.
Different subtle.
Difference is subtle.
Really?
Pardon me.
Helmeline.
Have you come from
Or
Companion
Helmeline.
by any chance?
We've just come from the laboratory. But we were at the Cape just before that.
And was everyone there all right?
Yes, it seemed to me.
Thank goodness. That's a relief to hear.
Is something wrong?
You may be aware, but originally, we all lived here together as a group.
But then, some left because there are Machina here.
Exactly. At first, we managed to tolerate each other in relative harmony. Obviously, we had our share of friction.
What happened?
Well, the final straw was something trivial. The companions tried all sorts of ploys to retake the capital, but none of the plans succeeded. Many soldiers were lost this way. One Machina had had enough and told them to just give up.
And that's when it happened.
Yeah.
Ah.
Shouted, if you rust rats hadn't betrayed us, we wouldn't have lost our brethren and our homes in the first place. Things got heated, and then they left and didn't look back.
They shouldn't have forgotten that we all lost friends, family, and homes.
They're soldiers, ma'am. In the war, they put everything on the line for
Yeah.
their country. And so,
Country.
When their country was taken from them, the extent of their anger and resentment was fully understandable.
yes. Still, we who stayed behind don't bear them any grudges. They protected us all, for a long time regardless of race. And bear in mind, in the end, they didn't cast the Machina out. They left the safety of our walls of their own volition. That's why we pledged that if they chose to return, we'd welcome them back and meet them with a smile.
I will do whatever is in my power to make it so.
Okay.
Nene, white eyes sweating. Inflammation of tear ducts.
By the way, we have heard that someone by the name of Radsum lives here.
Radsum? Yes, he lives over there.
Over there. Well,
Thank you. Very kind.
It was Radsum, actually. He was the one who told the companions to give up their quest.
Right. I see.
All right. Let's go and see him straight away.
Yes. Let's.
so many cutscenes, so little time. Well, anyways, that's gonna be it for this session. Next time, we'll go meet Radzam, and continue on. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And take care.